Hello YouTube, my name's Andy and today I'm going to try bounce recording. It's not as easy as it looks. This micro BR has three modes of operation. It's normal recording mode. If you press the exit utility button you get bounce recording mode, and if you press it again you get mastering. Bounce recording and mastering are similar kind of functions in that they take all of the tracks that are playing plus the rhythm and merge them down onto either a mono track or a pair of tracks as stereo. The difference between bounce recording and mastering on the micro BR, is that after you've recorded the master mix of all of the tracks, you get the option then to export that as an MP3 file. Apart from that, I don't really think there's a big difference. So why is there no bounce record function on the BR-800? I guess the answer to that question is that you don't need it. There isn't really any difference between bounce recording and mastering in principle. Okay, Andy, why do you want to merge two tracks into one? What's the point of that? Well, you might run out of tracks. If you've got more instruments, vocals, then you've got tracks available, you might want to put some together. Here's my contrived song. It's a version of Hotel California. Let's click play. We've got a plethora of instruments. I recorded them on a loop, so it goes for quite a long time. To isolate the different sounds, we've got camera. Simulated acoustic guitar on track 1, simulated bass on track 2. We've got some sort of reggae beat going on track 4, and we've got a couple of rhythm guitars on tracks 7 and 8, and hopefully any second now we'll get this little fill on track 5, 6. Here it comes. Now, I've only got one track left that I could use, and that's track 3. And when we come to the epic solo, well, duet at the end, I'm going to need 2 separate guitar tracks, and I want to record them on tracks 3 and 4. We're now in the mastering screen, and the default is track 7/8 virtual master track. That's virtual track 8. But we don't want that. We're going to merge down onto track 2, virtual track 4. That little empty block says that there's no data on that virtual track, which means it's quite safe to do that mastering. Now, we don't want to hear the acoustic, and we don't want to hear the fill, and we don't want to hear the rhythm guitars, and we don't want to hear the rhythm. So that's off. All of those are not going to play, and we should now be able to play just the bass and that reggae fill, and that should now be mastered down onto that. So let's just give that a go. We'll record that by pressing rec and play. I know I've only got from measure 3 to measure 27, and I've just looped the whole thing, so I don't need to do this for terribly long. Right, we're back at the beginning, and let's press play, and you can see that there's some data in track 2, virtual track 4. Let's have a listen to that. Actually, let's isolate it just so we can hear what's going on. A couple of things to be aware of. Once you have merged 2 tracks into one, you can't subsequently use that and change the levels of those instruments, and you can't split them out so that they pan to different places. They are then effectively being treated as one instrument. So make sure that you choose instruments that you don't mind coming out of one track at one reverb level or whatever. The other thing is that as you do the bounce recording, you will, if you're not careful, also record the rhythm track, and you may not want that because you need to be able to set the rhythm separately. Right, that's it, I suppose. I've got to do the decent thing now. See if I can play a little bit of the final guitar lead from that song. Thanks for watching. Bye.